What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. You know, I have a question for the audience out there. This whole matter of review bombing for the Rings of Power, like, you know, the stars and the people out there saying, oh, this thing is being review bombed. Amazon has taken now to shutting down for 72 hours. You can't make a review, or they got to curate the reviews and review just to make sure that the review is a legitimate review. One of the most pathetic things I've ever seen in my entire life. But nevertheless, they are saying, yes, this show is being review bombed. And why? Because there's a bunch of racists out there. All these racists, all of these racist trolls. They even throw in there the misogynist trolls that, well, you know, they say, well, you know, these folks don't like the fact that there's Galadriel, she's a woman, and she's like the lead character in this particular show, right? They said that there's racism because they don't like the fact that they gave us a black elf and there's a black hobbit, and they don't like that. So that's why this thing is being review bombed. That's why. That's the reason why. It's being review bombed because of racists and misogynists. That's what they're telling us, right? Okay, so I have a question for all of those people saying that, okay? Because if that's the sole reason that this thing is getting review bombed, how do you explain House of the Dragon? House of the Dragon got the exact same elements as the Ring of Power. It's got a girl at the center of the show, okay? Rhaenyra, you know, a little blonde girl. She's the centerpiece of the whole show, okay? Yeah, they kind of like dip and dive with other people, but she's the centerpiece of the show, okay? So where are the misogynists review bombing it? Because look, here go House of the Dragon right here, okay? Here's the ratings. Let's take a look at them, all right? And let's compare them to these ratings. This is the Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, okay? And you can see that it has this nice little C shape, right? And when this thing is getting too many one-star reviews, obviously it bolts it up. It's about 25%, 1/4 of the reviews are 1 stars, okay? But then you come back to House of the Dragon, it's like 5%. And the majority of these things, like over half of them are in the 7, you know, it's like 75% of the viewers are saying, yeah, this thing is a 10 or a 9. So where are the racist trolls? Like, do they not know the show is on? Like, what's going on? How come they aren't giving this the exact same treatment? All right. It's the same thing with Rotten Tomatoes. Let's take a look. House of the Dragon. Oh, yeah, look. 85%, 84%. Yeah, you know, audience and the, you know, the critics seem to be kind of in alignment with that, right? You know, they're right there next to each other. But then you look at the Rings of Power, it's a whole different story. 84%, 39%. Okay, so again, I asked the question, if there are these racist trolls, right? These racist trolls that are just coming in here and saying, hey, we don't like race swap characters. Because remember, they got this dude right here in House of the Dragon. This brother right here is in House of the Dragon. This dude is darker than everybody in all of these race swapped characters. He's darker than the Hobbit. He's darker than the elf. He's darker than everybody. If there was any reason that you think racist trolls would be out here just mad as hell, they would be downvoting this thing, right? Right? That's your logic, right? That's your logic. You said, oh, no. This is about racism. This is about racism. Well, explain this. I want somebody to explain this right here in front of my face. Why aren't they downvoting this thing? How come this isn't sitting at 39%? No, the audience seems to be cool with this show. I'm just asking questions, folks. I'm not trying to stir up trouble. I'm just asking questions. How come this is different than this crap? Okay? Is it possible that maybe this has something to do with the way, number one, they danced and trampled right over Tolkien's legacy, number one, and then number two, it's just a bad show. I mean, you can say whatever you want about race swapping and everything like that. I've already said, I'm just going to ignore this stuff on my reviews. House of the Dragon review coming up in just a moment, by the way. But it's just a fact. It's just a fact of the facts. Okay. The numbers are the numbers. All right. You got to explain this. The two shows, both in the fantasy realm, right? Both fantasy shows. Okay. One show's getting 39%. The other's getting 84%. Okay. One show looks like this, the other show looks like this. Okay? Explain it. That's all I ask. I just asked for a little simple explanation. Okay? 75%. All right, 54% plus 21%. That's roughly 75%. 75% of people that have watched House of Dragon are saying 10 or a 9. Loved it. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay? You come over here and it's clearly 1/4 of the people gave it a 1 star. And you want to just say, oh, no, it's all about racism. It's all about racism. Well, why isn't it about racism over here? House of the Dragon, 84%. Why isn't that about racism? Okay? Your little silly narratives just kind of fall apart when you look at the actual facts. Anyway, folks, give me your thoughts on this particular situation. I mean, these guys, they're just running their mouths. They're just saying whatever they can come up with, and it's always going to be racism because that's the only card that they think people are going to listen to. But the facts bear it out. These two shows are almost identical in face value alone, okay? If it's just about racism and if it's just about misogyny, this thing should have the exact same ratings as the Rings of Power, but clearly it's not. Anyway, folks, go ahead and give me your thoughts in the comments below, and thank you for watching. See you next time.